Human being. Hi guys, this is your girl Betha, Ikia Asai, Ikia Shining. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Today I have more information and new information. Today you would really enjoy the show. I have with me my housemate, my roommate. Let's welcome
Estefania or Steph.
Estefania. Sounds Spanish.
Yeah, my name is Spanish because I'm from a Spanish-speaking country in Africa, Equatorial Guinea.
Oh wow, Equatorial Guinea. Wow, what's one special thing that you guys have in Equatorial Guinea? I know Ghana, it's like cocoa sort of, but how about you?
Ours natural resources like wood and oil.
Oh, okay. Natural resources. Your accent. How long have you been in the United States?
I've been here now for like 12 years, almost 12.
Oh,
yeah.
So you started as a high schooler or how?
Yeah, I started school here in 9th grade.
9th grade. Wow. You came with family or you?
It was me and my sister.
Your sister.
Yeah.
So how did you hear of the school? You just saw it and apply online or?
Yeah, so we applied first for our visas and then we applied to the school and got accepted.
Wow. So you applied for a visa first?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
For the F1 student visa.
Oh, okay. And then you came and then you got to college. What program did you read?
Yeah, so I studied political science for my bachelor's degree and for my master's marketing.
Okay, so for 4 years, right? Were you on scholarship?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay. So your dad must be a rich man.
No.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, so in college, were you allowed to? What visa? You said F1, right? So in college, were you allowed to work on campus?
Yes, I worked on campus for most of my college, yeah.
So like how many hours are you allowed to work?
I think it's 20 hours a week.
20 hours a week. Okay, so do you think that amount of money is able to pay fees and bills and all that? Because before coming here, I didn't talk to much people and they were like, oh, once you come, you get a job on campus, you can pay your rent, you can pay your bills, you can pay your fees. And I realized that the job there is just 20 hours, right? You don't do more than that. So it can't even do anything. So if you're looking at coming to the United States, you need to get additional funding, right? Exactly. Okay, so you read masters, you read what?
Marketing, yeah.
Okay, so when you came to the United States, what was one thing that was like a shock to you, sort of?
So in my country and most of the countries I've lived in, where when you meet someone you kiss them on the cheek, but here you only do handshakes, and that was something that was new to me.
Oh, so did you try kissing someone on the cheek?
Yeah, the first person that was supposed to like show us the school when I first came to Ohio, I tried to lean in and they were like, oh.
What school did you attend for your college?
College, I went to Framingham State University for undergrad and then LaSalle University for master's.
Masters. Oh wow. Oh, okay. So now, are you working?
Yes, I'm working with a medical distributor.
Wow, sweet. What's your role there?
I'm doing admin and a communication specialist.
How did you get into that job? Was
So
it referral or LinkedIn, Instagram? What?
yeah. So I found the job on one of the job sites like LinkedIn and Indeed. Yeah.
That is so good. So internet is a good thing here. So just make good use of it. Browse your way out till you get the job, right? So now you are doing your job. What do you do for fun? What do you do for fun?
For fun, I make music. I play the piano. Go on walks.
Can you give me a freestyle? Okay, so Steph, someone really wants to come to the United States. What are some of the pros and cons as an F1 student? What are some of the challenges? You've been here for 12 years, so you know the system a little bit. What are some of the challenges?
I would say a pro is when you come here, there's lots of resources. Like through your school, there's a lot of resources like international student advisor, your regular advisor, just people that are here to help you, the career center and stuff like that. There's a lot of resources as an F1 student. And the cons is that you can only work 20 hours a week.
There's so much restriction when it comes to F1 students. Okay, thank you so much, sir. So one other thing I wanted to ask you was, okay, how was it when trying to make friends and network? Was it easy for you, or do you think it's compared to your country or compared to the places you've lived? Do you think America is a friendly country or a friendly place to live, or it's?
Yeah, I think people are really friendly, and it's easy to network if you're a person that's very like,
Exactly.
you can go up to people and say, hi, my name is, and you're very confident. You know, I think depending on your personality, it's easy here.
Yeah, so one thing I also want to say is that it's not all about, like, when you come, you have to open up. Just get to know people, connect with people. Because nobody will really, unless you make the move, they don't really want to come close. They want to be sure, like, you want to talk, you want to have fun and all that. Okay, so have you visited other places?
Yeah, I went to Arizona. It was really nice there. Just really hot. Hotter than back home. And in Puerto Rico, which is really beautiful.
Oh, I see. How long have you been living in Massachusetts?
In Massachusetts now, I think 5 years. 5 years, yeah.
Do you like it here?
Yeah, I like Boston a lot. It's really nice.
I see. What is your favorite American food?
Pizza. I love pizza.
I don't like the pizza here.
Really? Wow.
The pizza in Ghana, it's nicer for me. Like, one thing I struggled when I came here was their food. So when I go to restaurants and they're like, do you like this sauce? Do you like this dressing? I'm like, I don't know. I just want to eat. Give me anything to eat. Like, but I'm glad that you're having fun and you've stayed here. So what's the way forward? Like, after school, you're doing your PhD, or you're going back home to get married?
So right now I'm just looking to start my professional career. I'm on OPT, seeing if I could, find a permanent position, and just looking to start my career.
Oh wow! So what's the OPT?
OPT is the optional practical training. It's a year where you get to use your degree and practice. They call it training, like where you just get a year of work experience here.
Okay, so are you able to do it at every level? So after your college, were you able to do OPT?
Yeah, but I think you're only allowed to do 2 OPTs for each degree you complete.
Okay, so you did for the undergrad and now you're doing for the
master's.
Wow. Oh, that's sweet. But if you have STEM, so if you have STEM, it means that you do for 3 years.
Yeah, you get a STEM extension.
Okay, that's it. Okay. So if your program falls within the STEM, like the science program, you can get 3 years. But if it falls within the arts and all that, you can get 1 year, which is a good experience.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you've learned in the corporate America, like working with those organizations?
One thing I learned about corporate America is you really have to go after what you want. You have to be vocal and like speak up for yourself, because if not, no one else will.
Okay, so back in class, were there any time that you experienced any challenge, and how were you able to resolve, like class, making friends, maybe assignments, education here compared to that of other places you've been to? How would you measure it?
Oh wow, that's a really good question. I wasn't ready for that.
Is it so much assignments, or like in my country, so much of exams, right?
Oh,
when I came here, what I was struggling with was reading, submitting assignments, referencing, and all that. So
there's a lot of homework. I would say, there's a lot of homework here. Like assignments and like to take home and do group projects. It's so much work, but it's worth it.
Like Steph said, you have to stay vocal, go out for what you want, and I think you survive. I mean, so Steph, have you tried African food before?
Yes, you made really good jollof before.
Okay, so I have a surprise for you.
Hi, Steph. Here you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy your meal.
So this jollof with goat meat and then fried plantain.
Ooh, I can't wait to try it.
Try it. How does it taste?
It's really good.
Yeah. So you can just subscribe and watch more about my jollof recipe. My name is Bertha.